Shavua Tov to everyone. Something happened in shul that I admit is classical, yet unique. Let's start with the classical. The Chazan decided to use the nigun Yismichu Bemalchutcha Shomrei 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 Shabbat Vekolrei Oneg Shabbat. That tune is extremely problematic, classically, because while repeating words at the beginning is a debate, in the middle of it, you add a word that doesn't exist. Vekolrei Oneg Shabbos. The word Shabbos does not exist in the Siddur. In the Siddur, it says Vekorei Oneg, period. Then it goes on to Amekadesh Shevi, the next sentence. Rav Moshe Feinstein actually related to this nigun, and he said in his responsum, Oigrot Moshe Bet Siman Kafbet, the imor mele nigunav shelo keseder habracha. If he adds a word, yesh chashash hefsek, it is an interruption. Kemo sheyesh chazanim sheomrim b'veyismechu vekorei onek Shabbos, and therefore he exactly relates to this nigun and says you should not add a word, because adding a word would be an interruption. It's like you would say, Yismichu Bemalchutcha, how are you? And then continuing on. That's a classical issue, that's a classical problem, and that's not why I am relating to it now. What happened today was even more unique. The Chazan did properly. He did not repeat the word Shabbos in the wrong place. He actually did not repeat one word. The problem is, since he used this nigun, everyone around him repeated words. And what happened ultimately is that we, the tzibur, did not hear all the words of Chazarat Hashatz, which calls into question, should we answer Amen after that bracha? Yes, no, maybe. If you use a nigun that repeats words, most people will repeat words and will override you, because as loud as your voice is, ultimately, you're not going to be able to override all the tzibur that's doing something else. Therefore, my suggestion is not to use this nigun. It could be a hefsek. And if you're going to use this nigun, then you better have a very, very, very loud voice so that everyone hears every word of Chazarat Hashatz, and there isn't a problem where everyone's singing one thing, you're saying another thing, and we're missing words of Chazarat Hashatz. Wishing everyone a Shavua Tov.